Hello students, this is the video number 39, chapter 7, reflection of light, part C, spherical mirrors, image formation and their uses for class 9th physics. Now in this video we will discuss about the convex spherical mirror diagram. For that there are certain rules. So let me draw the convex mirror first. Here the polishing is from inside. Is the convex mirror. Principal axis, as we have done in case of concave. Here is the focus, here is the center of curvature. Now the ray which is parallel to principal axis, it will appear to come from focus. In this way. It is diverging in nature. After reflection it will go but appears to come from focus. This is the rule number 1. Now rule number 2. The ray which is approaching the focus, after reflection it will go parallel to principal axis. Okay. And rule number 3, which is common to the concave as well as convex, very simple. The ray which is passing through principal, the center of curvature, let it be center of curvature, it will retrace its path, right? So this is common with the concave spherical mirror. Here is the case number 1. Like for all positions, the image characteristics are going to be same. That is virtual, erect and diminished. You will watch. I'll explain to you. Let it be focus and here it is center of curvature. Anywhere you can keep the object in front of the convex mirror. So characteristics will remain same. So suppose first is the ray which is parallel to principal axis. After reflection, it just appears to come from focus, according to rule number 1. Right. Now take the help of rule number 3. The ray which is approaching this C from object, the ray which is approaching the C in this way, this is the incident ray. After reflection, you can see it will retrace its path. It will come back again. So where they intersect, virtually they are intersecting. Just check it out. Here is the point of intersection. So this is the position of the image, right? So characteristics of the image are first is will form virtual image. Second, virtual is always erect. Third one is the size is small, that's why it is diminished. And always it will form between F and P. What is F? That is focus, and what is P? That is pole. Here is the pole. This is the pole. Right? Now second is when object is at infinity. So for that also we can discuss. Here is the convex mirror, right? And this is the principal axis. Now I am going to take two incident rays which are parallel to principal axis. In in this way, right? These two rays are coming from very far off place. So after reflection, we'll take the help of again the first rule. In this way, it just appears to come from focus and will diverge, right? These are the directions of the reflected rays. So will they meet? Never. So this is the virtual focus. Okay. Again, the characteristics are virtual. Second, erect. Third one is diminished. And the last one is at focus. But it is forming virtually, okay, because it is not forming with the actual intersection of the rays. So for number of positions, you can take somewhere greater at this greater distance than this, then also it will form between pole and focus. Characteristics will remain same, right? So again, with the help of the rules, you can practice all these diagrams again carefully. Keep these things in mind that arrows are really important. I am taking two rays, so double arrows will come. Two for incident, two for reflected. So don't forget to draw the arrows and practice all the diagrams very carefully. Okay. Thank you very much.